Hey everyone, Ryan here today. Today I'm going to show you one of my clients' latest purchases. This first-time home buyer bought this beautiful character home behind me, and we're going to tell you a little bit about the story. Come on in, let's go have a look. So these clients were looking to do a little bit of a house hack scenario. So they wanted a nice character home that they could add their personal touches to while being able to have a separate entrance to the basement that they could turn into a basement apartment to help pay with their mortgage every month. It's a great way for first-time home buyers to get a property that's outside of their normal price range without changing their monthly mortgage payment. In fact, their monthly mortgage payment will actually be less than if they bought a property that was about $100,000 cheaper. When we were looking for this property, one of the big things that helped our clients secure this property was being pre-approved for their mortgage. What happened on this property is by the time we ended up finding it, the very next day, an offer came in on the place, which forced my clients to make a decision if they wanted it or not. They decided that this property checked off a lot of their boxes and they wanted to go forward with it. It ended up being that we were in competition with 3 other offers. And the separating factor wasn't price, but it was actually the fact that they were able to close much earlier than the other buyers. This is an advantage that first-time home buyers often have over regular buyers and sellers who are doing a buy and a sell. When you're a first-time home buyer, if you have your ducks in a row and you're pre-approved for your mortgage, you can close a lot faster than somebody else who has to have a house that's going to be for sale or somebody who isn't pre-approved and wasn't ready to buy. Oftentimes, that can be the difference maker between you getting the house and losing out on it. So here we are in the basement of this character home. And one thing that you're going to notice here is I'm 6'2". The ceiling height is fantastic. So that's perfect for a basement apartment. This was probably the trickiest thing to find for us. The lady in this scenario, she really wanted something that was a character home, a little bit older, and wasn't just a cookie cutter bungalow. The problem with that is a lot of those types of homes have very small basements because they weren't designed to be lived in. We were fortunate to find this one with a large basement, a separate entrance, and lots of height so that they can create a basement apartment down here. And if they do it right, they'll probably be able to bring in anywhere from $1,400 to $1,600 a month to help pay off their mortgage. Another great feature about this property is the home was very much original. The current owners here were the original owners of the home and they took very good care of it. You can see this by things like our beautiful hardwood flooring, the nice trim, and original shaker one-panel doors throughout the home. Everything is in fantastic shape, which allows us, instead of replacing everything, to just refresh it. It will keep the character style of the home and also really cut down on costs in the renovation budget. So here we are on the master bedroom balcony. This is very rare to find in a home in today's day and age, but back in the day, this was a little bit more common to see. There's actually a couple other houses on this street that have this same thing. So my clients are actually going to turn this off and make it a full balcony coming off the master bedroom. Great place to have your morning cup of coffee or a little glass of wine in the evening. Some things like this that are really unique to these older character homes aren't really replicable into modern homes today, but when you're able to take something that has a little bit of character like this and convert it into something that's modern, you really get a unique product that you wouldn't otherwise have. So after we got this home under contract, we were able to actually get an inspection in on it, and the home was very solid and very well maintained with not too many issues. One of the big issues that we did find on the inspection, however, was up in the attic there was vermiculite insulation, and this has often contains asbestos. So what we did in this case was we got it tested. Turns out that it actually did have asbestos, but we were able to negotiate the remediation out of the purchase price, so the sellers actually were the ones who ended up paying for it. Oftentimes in this scenario, when people hear something like asbestos or vermiculite, they often just run away from the home. They may have loved everything else that's in the home, but because they heard something that is a fixable solution, they just don't want any part of it. Fortunately for us, both the sellers in this case and the buyers were able to work together to come to a solution that was a win-win for everybody. The sellers were able to sell their home still, and the buyers were able to remediate the solution without any cost to their own pocket. This is a great tip for first-time home buyers is when you do buy an older home, to be flexible with the inspection. Sometimes problems are able to be fixed with a little bit of money, and if we're able to get that money from the seller and not have any cost to you, the buyer, that often becomes a really good scenario for you because you can get the home that you want for a lesser price. So another unique thing about this home, other than the beautiful mint chocolate tile here on the walls, is that this is a very large bathroom for a home of this age. The nice thing about this is my clients are actually going to be able to make a walk-in shower with a freestanding tub and a toilet, adding another feature to this bathroom, which is going to add value down the road when they decide to either sell or refinance the property. Looking for little things like this that we can do to a property to increase the value above and beyond what's normally there is a great tip for first-time homebuyers, particularly if you're a little bit handy and want to put in that sweat equity. Thanks for watching today's video. If you're interested in learning more about house hacking or being a first-time homebuyer in this market, feel free to reach out to me with the contact information in the description below. Thanks so much and have a great day.